Warning, this podcast contains spoilers. What's up, everyone, and welcome to the As Seen on TV podcast for Big Brother, season 17? 17? Yeah?
17.
Okay. I'm so bad with numbers. Episode 2, this is for the part 2 for the live event for June 25th, 2015. I'm your host, Dom. With me, my co-host, Erika. And my co-host, Luke.
Welcome to Big Brother.
How's it going?
Excellent. What an excellent turnout of events last night on the live two-night premiere. Well, not the live two-night premiere, but the two-night premiere.
Yeah, so we get to meet the other 6 house guests, right?
The other 10 actually.
Was it 10? 8? Okay, so 8 first.
Well, yes. The last 10 had entered the Big Brother house, including special celebrity house guests from The Amazing Race season 26, Jeff and Jackie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was 8, 6, and 2. So
yeah,
it's 16.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Okay. So yeah, I was right. So 6 came in. The second 6 came in. Whatever. Came in. They introduced themselves, and I don't know. Would you think of the first impressions of them?
I just have to say that Jeff looks almost exactly like Shia LaBeouf.
Never seen.
Do it. There's gonna be memes of him all over the place now. Thank you for that.
Somebody give me an idea of who that is.
Just that the guy that was in the new Indiana Jones, and that the most intense motivational speech ever.
I'm looking at the video Dom just pulled up here, and
I'm gonna just keep talking. I'm gonna set it up.
Okay, I'm gonna have to get a better glimpse of this because I'm already seeing a bit of a glimpse of it, but I don't see him.
But just when Jeff was sitting in the diary room and he was, face up talking, it just reminded me so much of that clip from Shia LaBeouf. It just he looks almost exactly like him.
So it's Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah.
Okay, well this I'm definitely gonna have to take a look at for myself. Okay, we got it live here, so let's see.
Chroma key out the green, yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Oops.
Yeah. Oh, there we go.
Oh no, I messed it all up.
So he's right in between us, literally.
Go ahead, just keep going. I'll get this set up. Don't worry.
Oh, well, I have to say the outcome of the 2 HOHs, I'm actually pretty cool with it right now, except I want to give, besides the fact that Jason's a little cute twink, I'll give him that, very cute. But, and believe it or not, I think, you know who Jason actually resembles? A younger version of Ryan Kelly.
Yeah.
The actor Ryan Kelly. But, he's 25, he looks like a kid, and God bless him with that strength. A little guy like that weighing about 80 pounds, and he beat that HOH competition, and he's a beast. But now, it's him and James that are the first... But it's him and James up as the 2 first HOHs of the summer. So whoever they nominate depends on them, and their HOH counts on who they nominate, because remember, they're battling it out in the Battle of the Block on Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
I have, with all my heart and desire, I hope Jason is the first one to go home this year.
Okay, I got that same response on the Facebook pages. Okay, why do you say that? I mean, people
because he is okay. I have no problem with people being themselves or being however their personality.
Yeah,
but his personality specifically. No, this is his personality. It's nothing to do with anything else. It's his personality. His I'm gonna be on this pole until September, guys. It's just wrong to me. It's just bad.
Like he thinks, like he's arrogant, like he's cocky.
He's
not gonna last.
it's a yeah, it's an arrogance mixed with a I don't know how else to, best to put it with the fierce drag queen esque personality mixed together. It's just the wrong combination of traits for a person.
Just a toxic blend of traits.
Yeah,
Yeah. So
he's just
you guys don't like Jason?
if he
No.
would keep his mouth shut and not speak, I would have no problems with him at all.
Oh yeah. Uh, is it his voice
He's
too?
he's a little over
His
the top. That's all it is to me. He's just
just it's
over the
his
top.
entire personality.
It seems like
It's just
he's an attention whore. On top of
yeah.
it,
Yeah, he's like, I'm gay and proud of it. Hey, I'm gay, but I don't go out flaunting myself. I mean,
that's
I'm
See,
completely fine. But
there's nothing. It's nothing to
right,
do with. I mean, it is to an extent. It's nothing to do with his sexuality. It's nothing to do with anything like that because I don't really care about that as far as Big Brother people go. I don't care. But
right.
it's just that flamboyant of a personality that it's just I don't know how to explain it.
it's just too
It's just
much. It's over the top, and it's just
that
way too much.
person, his personality, him specifically. I don't like that.
It's like
Well,
take Frankie's
that's
personality
what I'm
and
just about to ask. How would you compare Frankie and Jason?
it could take Frankie's personality and then amplify it by like 9,000.
See, Frankie
Right.
was okay. Frankie
Right.
was
Frankie's
cool
But
and he was funny.
exactly, that's
And
what I'm saying though.
was
But you
funny.
take his personality and
and
multiply it and just ramp it up as high as you can go, like crank it to max,
Jason
and
is
that's
like you
Jason.
take Frankie and
Oh,
add in a little dose of this world owes me something and I'm the supreme ruler of all. You know?
Yeah. So while I have this up, because I'm sick of looking at him, but this is Shia.
Do it!
oh, okay.
Like,
Yeah,
Just do it!
he's
Don't let your dreams
he's
be
ridiculous.
dreams. Yesterday, you said
yeah,
tomorrow. So just
that was the
do
impression
it!
I got
Make
of
your dreams
how similar
come
they two
true.
look.
Just do
It's
it!
like you just want him to go in the diary room and be like, just do it.
Success. While people
You know
wake up
something? Wouldn't that be
wondering
funny
where
if
the
he did do that
nothing
this
is
summer?
impossible.
Jeff, if he did do that, because I could see him doing that.
Point where anyone else
It's gonna be a
You're
meme.
not gonna stop there.
It's gonna be a
No,
thing.
what are you waiting for? Do it!
It's absolutely
Oh,
ridiculous.
absolutely. Hey, have you noticed that
Do
that
it!
somebody, I forgot
Yes,
which
you
house guest
can!
it was, but they were
Just do
comparing
it!
Steve to Ian Terry.
Hmm.
They were
Yeah.
thinking it was Ian Terry's like twin or something.
Yeah, I mean, so last year we had Zach claim to be Amanda's cousin. Do you
Right.
They
which
referred
was
to him
not
as a twist to make
right?
him Amanda Zuckerman,
Right. So
which
like
he
that was
wasn't.
not a thing. Like he was totally lying. Do you think that uh what was his name? I can't remember these
Steve.
guys' names.
Steve.
Yeah. Do you think Steve is gonna try to
Steve.
say that
Steve.
at some point?
No, he's not going to be related. It's just the same. It's the same, academic style. It's this guy is
I'm not
super
saying that he is
intelligent.
related. I'm saying, do you think he's gonna try what Zach did last year and tell everybody that he is?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe if he thinks about it.
Yeah. Well, I'm
There's a
sure somebody's
possibility.
gonna mention it at some point.
There's a possibility if there's in a change of events, somebody will. I mean, Aaron Grice during season 15, Aaron Grice already pointed out that Alyssa Slater was Rachel Riley's sister, and she was the first one to notice, and so was Jeremy.
Hmm.
But Steve does kind of resemble the personality of Ian, very studious and very inventive, but there is a difference though. Steve is not just studying what he said, with the being inventive and nerdy, but also music. He's studying music as well.
Right.
Yeah.
What do you think about Vanessa? She was the Las Vegas poker player.
Vanessa,
She
the first lesbian.
no second, but she shocked me.
Second lesbian to enter the house.
Yeah, she's second.
Yeah, she's kind of timid, mellow, shy, stuff like that.
She really surprised me. I didn't think I would like her. Like, you look at her profile picture and it's like, dude, bro, in a trucker hat,
Yeah.
and she goes on
You
the
know
show
who
and she's like
You know
this.
who she kind of resembles? Gina Marie.
without the personality.
Yeah, kind of slightly.
Right.
But yeah, Vanessa actually surprised me. I liked her a lot more than I thought I would.
Mm. Yeah, no, I could say the same thing. And she, as well as what was it, Davon? Yeah, Devon.
I thought she was pretty cool. I mean,
She also decided to keep her occupation a secret.
Yeah.
So she
I mean,
said that she was a
she
DJ.
might actually
right.
be a DJ because
I don't think she is.
I know a lot of people who do that on the side. Like one of the guys I know from Twitch, he's in my Twitch community, he's a DJ, but you wouldn't know it because he doesn't ever talk about it. So
Right.
I don't know. She might be. It's probably just made up, but it might just be like one of her interests, or she might just be an EDM fan. So
Yeah, but isn't she a professional poker player as well, Vanessa, next to
yeah,
Davon?
Davon is a
so.
dealer and Vanessa is a player.
Oh, okay, so that's where I got confused. So there is a difference between
Yes.
the two of them, the professional poker player and the professional dealer.
Mm-hmm.
right.
Okay.
Vanessa's one of the top players in the country. So
Yeah. What about John, the dentist?
The dentist, totally hot. John is hot.
I like him. I like his personality. I think he just reminds me of so much of my friends. So like the crazy kooky, off the wall stuff. And it's like
Yeah,
he just happens to be a dentist because, well, he wanted the money.
Mm-hmm.
exactly. He's like, oh, honey, I have to cancel all my appointments. He was like, oh, I have to cancel all my appointments for this afternoon. I'm sorry, sir, but you have to go, during his interview.
Yeah, he's so ridiculous. I absolutely love it. And it was once again it was Davon who she was like, yeah, he's not a dentist. He's lying.
Yeah,
There's
like she
no way
get
he's
that
a
impression.
dentist.
She's like, hey, somebody has to be lying here.
I think Davon's gonna end up being the Jocasta of the season.
Yeah.
The Jocasta. Yuka could see her being Jocasta, but Jocasta's not like her, the loudmouth. Jocasta was calm
Right.
and mellow.
Yeah, but I think
But
that's gonna get her in trouble. Is she's like, she lied herself, and now she's looking at everybody else as they lied, and I think that's gonna get her in more trouble than anything.
Yeah, because she's like, well, I lied about it. I know how easy it is.
Yep.
Absolutely. So she's assuming
And
that
these-
everybody else is lying because she lied about being a second grade teacher when she's not. She's a poker dealer.
And these
Yeah.
people, we've only seen like the first 24 hours or so. So these people are
Right. The
still.
live feeds.
Live feed's supposed
Right,
to turn
and the-
on yesterday.
Yeah, I mean, the live feeds got turned on yesterday, so now people are starting to see that. Actually, somebody mentioned in the live feeds on one of the fan pages that I'm on for Big Brother, Vanessa's already crying because she misses her girlfriend.
Mm.
Yeah, well, it's
Yeah.
natural, because you're homesick at first. I mean,
Yeah.
here's what we got all three this year. We have all three this year. We have the transgendered, the lesbian, and the gay in the Big Brother house this season.
Yeah.
I
What do you guys think
already
about Liz?
Liz. Let me give you a little piece on Liz. You want to know that Liz is part of the twin twist.
Ah.
Yep, Liz
Interesting.
and her twin sister Julia. Julia.
Awesome. So yeah, that's gonna make things really interesting to see how that.
Yeah,
So that
I mean,
plays
if you,
out.
I saw their pictures together, they look so much alike.
Yeah.
Well, that might explain why she was such, blank and empty.
Yeah.
She doesn't
Did
want to
you see the way
explain too
she's
much
thrown
about
up on the beach?
herself.
Right. Yeah, because the more she
Exactly.
explains, the less time she has to explain to her twin, and yeah, for them to communicate. That's gonna be
That's
a
really
really
gonna serve
big
them.
challenge. And I personally, as cool as it would be to have like that be in that situation, I would not want to play my first time in the Big Brother house having a twist of my own like that. Like.
Right.
It would just, the game's complicated enough to play as it is. You don't need
Yeah.
your own personal twist in it.
Absolutely. I mean, well, there's still a BB takeover, and it's still a mystery. Like the host from The Amazing Race said, Davon and Vanessa decided to sit out, and with that comes a reward. So it wasn't a punishment; it's a reward.
Right. what did you guys think of Becky?
Becky was pretty easygoing and cool. I liked her smile. Her smile was kind of like pearly and stuff like that, and her
Mhm.
personality's kind of like a bubbly type of sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't really see much of her, like that I paid attention to, except for that little quip where the guy was like, "So how are things in Rado?"
Yeah.
And she was like,
I've
I've
never
been
heard
born
it.
and raised in Colorado, and I've never heard it called Rado."
Yeah.
Yeah,
she's
I heard that
she's
line last night. I was laughing.
yeah. She's my future ex-girlfriend of this season. So
How many future ex-girlfriends do you have? You're my straight.
I plenty. There's always room for ex-girlfriends. And then as
Oh, I
we
think
said,
I
we
lost
had
you guys.
the
Hold on, just one
two.
second.
Huh?
Oh,
We had the two Amazing Race contestants, Jackie and Jeff.
Yeah.
Jeff and
So,
Jackie.
Yep. So, what'd you think of the two of them?
He's pretty cool. Kind of hot too.
I like Jackie. She seems like she's gonna be a good player in the game.
Jackie, I would consider the Gina Marie of the summer.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know. I think she's got
she
a
also
lot more.
resembles the personality. But
Huh?
What were you saying, Erica?
Saying, I think she's got a lot more game sense than Jenna Marie did.
Yeah. Gina Marie was just kind of a loudmouth. So
yeah,
she hid all her strategy behind just yelling and distracting people with that. So Jeff, I think, could easily win this game, except for the fact that being part of the Amazing Race kind of does have a target pinned on him. So I'm a little worried with that.
And then he ends up cruising through like Derek, never even once being nominated.
Yeah, that very well could be it too.
he
There, besides Liz's twin, there is one house guest that we have not seen yet, and that would be Austin's alter ego, Judas.
Oh yeah,
we have not seen Judas come out yet, but
Judas, we still.
Yeah, that's kind of
like what Joey did. It's kind of like what Joey did last season. Joey had an alter ego.
Yeah, I feel like we're not going to see much of Judas in the actual house. I think we're going to see Judas more in the diary room.
Right.
Because if we start seeing Judas in the house, I think that's really going to end up hurting Austin's game. And we're going to get people going, is this guy, like, mentally, like, bipolar or, like, multiple personality disorder? Or, you know, they're really going to, like, steer clear of him at that point. You know, when in the world he's from, the WWF, WWE, whatever, like, that's a wrestling gimmick, and that is completely normal. But in a game like this, it is not normal at all. So.
And you know what's weird is I posted I posted his thing, his bio shot and everything on one of my wrestling groups.
Mm-hmm.
No one's ever even heard of him.
Really?
So.
Really?
And these people know like everybody in their backstory and everything. So
yeah, I know he was in. I think it was WWE's NXT league. I don't think it like. I think he's in like the training grounds. So I don't think he's like on television or anything like that. So that might be why.
Right.
Depends on how far back it was, because now like as soon as you're hired, you put on the show because that's part of the training. But
yeah,
if it was like 5 years ago or so, then they wouldn't have done that.
Yeah. So what did you guys think of the game, the head of household game that they played? The UFO no.
It was an actual interesting twist. Yeah, it was actually an interesting twist on the endurance mechanic. Instead of being on the pole and waiting for them to fall off, they're being on the pole and being constantly pulled off.
Yeah, it was definitely
stuck up, basically.
Yeah, it was definitely interesting because it's a complete role reversal on that, and it seemed like to me. I mean, this was obviously not live, them doing this. This was pre-taped and edited. But the what was I gonna say? I don't know how long the competition actually took. It seemed like it didn't take a long time, but we
Yeah, they
probably
didn't
won't know
post
for
the
sure.
timing for it.
Yeah, but it seemed like both of the competitions
Yeah.
ended up running pretty short compared to
Yeah.
some of the other ones that we've seen in the past, especially on the first day. So
Yeah.
I don't know if this is a new trend.
Mm-hmm.
All I know is the two games that they played. I mean, even the first game was very similar to a lot of things they did, but it also felt extremely different for some reason at the same time. And I think that had to do with the speed in which it was finished. But it seems like they're really starting to think outside the box and bring brand new kind of styles of competitions to us this year. And I'm really hoping we see more of those than rehashes of the same old thing.
Yeah, I think they're gonna keep. It'd be great if they keep doing the same. What they're doing now is the same classic competitions, but just with a different twist to it or different. Like we've seen them stand on the pole, stand on the platform and walk back and forth for years now. But this is the first time they've had to do that and catch a ball and drop it in the hole. Yeah.
Right.
So
Yeah,
just
and
different little twists.
I'm sure we're gonna see the egg competition. We always see that. Then we see that one where they have to walk back and forth, like you just said, with like a liquid or something, and fill up a
Yeah.
hole like a bucket. Like there's gonna be that. We have to see that at some point.
Right.
But I don't know. I like competitions like this, and I feel like now that this is going to become a staple, and we're going to start seeing these competitions in future seasons now. So I don't know.
So am I. I'm agreeing. And by the way, I think they're going to make a Battle of the Block a staple this season. Do you think that the Battle of the Block is going to remain for the remainder of the season? My good friend says it is.
I think it'll probably remain about as long as it did last year. It wasn't the whole
Yeah.
way through the game. It was about halfway.
Yeah, it'll be
Yeah,
like
to make the
last
show
year.
longer, to last until the finale.
But so we kind of got an idea where they're going with the BB takeover, where whatever changes are implemented that week are permanent changes, with the addition of the two amazing race house guests. They did, not that they were going to be like, oh, are you guys just here for the week? And then you're getting pulled. We kind of knew them coming into the house already that they were going to stay there through the duration. But what's his name? Jeff confirmed in the house. He goes, "No, we're permanent. We're here to stay." So
Yeah, we're real house
Yeah.
guests.
yeah. So
Yeah,
that
they are
means
the
that
real
everything
yes,
that is added, every twist that is added every week, is going to be a permanent addition to the game,
Yes.
unless they state it's just for the week.
Yeah.
They could say this is this week only kind of thing, but as it stands right now, that the twist is permanent. So
Yes. Oh no, Jeff and Jackie are permanent house guests because remember, they're starting off with 15 house guests this season.
Yep.
16.
I mean, that's not to say that we won't have other house guests come in. We very well could have another house guest or two come in. We could have house guests that were eliminated come back. We don't know what to expect this season at all. We don't have any clue.
No, we have to, even us as a team, we have to be prepared to expect the unexpected.
They could do a reset button on the third week that resets the game back to day one and brings everybody back in the house.
That would
That
be
is
funny.
true. That is true.
We don't know. There's literally anything they could do this season. It's going to be insane. So,
That's what I say too.
yep.
That would be awesome. If they did it after the second week, third week comes up, reset, boom, back to the start.
That
Because they did
the
add a lot of
reset
time
button
this season.
like the reset button for season 14.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
You guys have anything else you want to talk about for this episode?
No, I think we got it covered. I mean, unless you guys want to have anything to add.
Well, I don't really know what it was, but I fell asleep during the episode.
Really?
Yeah, like I woke up this morning. I was like, wait a minute, I didn't actually finish that episode. I like fell asleep halfway through the HOH competition.
Wow.
Oh
And
no.
I just watched it. I just watched it again this morning.
Yeah, maybe you're just tired. I don't know. The HOH competition I thought was entertaining. I really liked it, and I liked
Yeah, I
how
was probably
yeah,
just tired.
I liked how it kind of carried over. Like it paired up with the other one. It was like, okay, well we had the movie premiere, and now we have the movie. I really liked how the theme tied together like that. It was great.
Yeah, the UFO no, the red carpet premiere and the movie premiere, the UFO no. I think that's going to be part of this season's twist. UFO no, I like that.
Yeah, it was really cool. So I hope to see more of that.
Me too.
Kind of like pairing where if they split competitions again, I want to see more pairings like that where they lead into each other.
Oh, yes.
So as it goes for this year, as far as our coverage for Big Brother goes, we're probably gonna do one show to recap the week, and then one show following the live show. So as soon as we lock that in as fixed times, just to let you guys know, and we'll have a schedule posted. But as it stands right now, we're just gonna kind of do it when we can. So,
Okay.
outside of that, I'm really excited. Cannot wait for Sunday. And yeah, Erika, where can the people find you?
On Twitter and pretty much everywhere else at Erika Rain 7.
Excellent. Luke, where can the people find you?
On Twitter at Zupa23.
Excellent. You can find me down below at Phenomedom, Phenomedom. You can also find us on Facebook, Gmail, G+, Twitter, MySpace, and right here on YouTube at /ASO TV Podcast for some more podcasts for some of your favorite TV shows. Till next week.
From outside the Big Brother house, we are Dom, Luke, and Erika. Have a great weekend.